What's up, EliteAlgo members? In this video, I'm going to make a quick, simple strategy that any member can use with the version 28 indicator in order to get a really good win rate when you're trading either Forex, crypto, or stocks, or any symbol on TradingView. Let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing we want to talk about for the strategy is what time frame should we be using for this specific strategy. Now, in my opinion, this is best when you're using a 1 to 4 hour time frame. So we're looking more for swing trades or the 15 or 30-minute time frame. Anything below the 15-minute time frame, it's going to get a little bit choppy and the win rate will end up being a little bit less. So keep that in mind when you're trading. So if you guys are new to trading, especially if you're a new trader using EliteAlgo for the first time, I would say recommend keep staying with the 1 hour or 4 hour time frame. But if you really want to take day trades, you can go with the 15 or 30-minute time frame for this strategy. Now, next, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the settings that you need to have on your chart for this strategy to work. So over here, we're going to have the signal mode under trend and AI. Next, what we're going to have is we're going to have the candle coloring on gradient and turned on. Then we want to make sure that we have the echo cloud turned on. And also one more thing, we want to make sure sensitivity is between 10 and 20. Simply just play around with sensitivity to see what looks best on your chart for that specific time you're looking to trade, and then use that sensitivity for your trades. It's not going to be a big difference, but it could make a little bit of a difference when you're trading. So between 10 and 20 for the sensitivity. And next, you want to go down all the way here, and you want to make sure you have the order blocks turned on as well. So turn on this check mark right here. And this number right here beside the order blocks just signifies how many order blocks you would like on your chart. So for example, right now I have it selected as 4. So I'm going to have 4 buy order blocks and 4 sell order blocks that we see at the top here. The default setting for the order blocks are between 2 and 4. So you can go ahead and change that for whatever you like for the order blocks. Everything else, guys, keep it the same as it is right now currently on the default version. Okay, so let's get into the strategy. The strategy is very simple. We want to wait until the price creates an order block and then goes back to retest the order block and then take the next signal that's given. Let me show you guys an example. Okay, so here's a quick example of a trade that you want to be taking when you're using this strategy. So we see that over here around this area, an order block was created over here. We saw the price go back up and then retest this area and then give us a sell signal here and another sell signal here. So we could have entered either over here or over here because we got a sell signal after the price have tested one of the order blocks. And we see that the order block itself is a very bearish order block because there's more bearish volume than bullish volume inside of it. Bigger red bar than green bar. Very simple. So next what we want to do here is we simply just want to take our short position tool and then set our stop loss and our take profits. Our take profits can be at the order blocks themselves, so we can pick either one we want. This one would be too close for us, so we can pick this or this for this strategy right here. Next, we want to make sure our stop loss is behind the last swing high. The last clear swing high here isn't this or this, guys. We can very clearly see that this here is the last swing high. This is the one we want to use, okay? So make sure our stop loss is behind this swing high. Next, we just want to make sure one more thing. We want to make sure that the echo cloud is red if we're looking for a sell. We can see that the echo cloud is red at this moment, which means that we are currently trading with the trend, and this really matters when you're trading. Then after that, you can take that trade, and as you can see, the price goes down and then ends up hitting our take profit eventually right over here. This is exactly how this trade would have went down if you follow this strategy. Let me give you guys a few more examples so you can completely understand how I'm talking about. Okay, here's another example of this strategy in action. So right now we're looking at EUR/USD on the 1 hour time frame. We see that over here, 2 very strong order blocks were created, this one and this one that we see right here. We can see that the price came back up and then came back down to retest this order block, and currently the trend cloud is green, right? The echo cloud is green. This is where we want to take that trade because we have a bullish momentum and we're in a bullish market. So next, we want to take our position size tool. We want to go along here. Our stop loss is going to be behind the last swing low. So for this, it could either be this, or we can put it a little bit safer, probably around here, for example. So behind this swing low or behind this big order block that we see. Next, we want to target either this order block or the one after it. It's really up to you for what risk reward ratio you guys would like when you're trading. And that's pretty much it. Then we just run the trade and we can see that it's going to take a little bit of time, but eventually, because we're riding the trend, we're riding the momentum upwards. And what's going to happen is we're going to end up hitting take profit right over here, guys, in about 2 seconds. And that would have been another winning trade that we could have taken on this opportunity. And also, when the price came back down into this order block over here, we could have taken another position as well, so we can have 2 positions going at the same time. Here's yet another example on a forex chart for British pound US dollar on the 1 hour time frame. We can see that we had an order block that was printed over here. We have a very nice echo cloud that's showing very bullish momentum, and the price came back down to retest this area on this order block. And then we got a strong signal with 3 confirmations inside of it. This is a very, very good trade that we could take over here. So next, we take the stop loss, we set it behind the last swing low, which would be around here. And then we simply just want to target either this order block right there, because this one's too close, or this one right up here. And then we simply just want to take that trade again, because we're riding the trend here and riding the momentum. And as we can see, it's going to end up hitting our take profit right over here. And this would have been a very good trade. And we can see again over here, we saw the same thing happen. Price created an order block, came back down, touched it, gave us a signal, and then we would have rode that signal up almost all the way here if we really wanted to, and we'd have made a huge profit trading forex here. Now let me show you guys a couple more examples on stocks and on Bank Nifty for year 6. Okay, so here's another example, this time on Bank Nifty on the 30-minute time frame of this strategy, and let's go into it. So very clearly, we have an order block that was printed right over here. We saw the price go up, and then eventually we got a sell signal. Price came back down into the order block and retested that area. Next, we got a strong 4-star signal with a green echo cloud. This is our confirmation that we want to take our trade right over here. We simply just want to set our position size tool. Our stop loss will go below the last swing low, which will be this right here. And again, we want to target the next order block right up there, or this one. It's really up to you. So take that trade. And as you can see, the price ends up going up, and we are on our way to making extremely good profit yet again on this trade. I'll show you guys one more example on a random stock that we can take a look at real quick. Okay, so here's one last example. We are looking at American Airlines here, and we can see very clearly again, we have a retest right over here on this order block. The price went up, came back down and touched it again before giving us a nice green signal right here, telling us that we should go long. And we also have the green echo cloud. So again, this is what we do here, is simply take that trade, our position size tool, our stop loss slightly behind the last swing low, which would be here. And we want to target either this one or this one, preferably this one right here, because this would be a very bad risk reward ratio. So we're going to target this order block. And the reason why we don't want to take these sell signals right here that we saw after it touched this order block is because we have a green echo cloud. Again, we want to be trading with the trend here to help maximize our profits. So we don't want to be taking short positions if the echo cloud is not red. So now we have this trade right here. We're going to take that position. And as we can see, we hit take profit extremely easily, and it boomed right up there because we're trading with the trend and because we're trading with supply and demand levels. Okay, so now that we understand the strategy, we're going to make it even a little bit easier for you guys. So you don't have to keep looking at your charts 24/7 in order to find these opportunities that are happening almost every single day. So what we want to do is we want to create ourselves a watch list. I personally have a big watch list of different stocks that I like. We also have a big watch list of Forex pairs that I like and crypto pairs that I like as well. So you simply just want to create a watch list inside TradingView for what you like to trade. Once you create the watch list, you then want to go to the time frame that you prefer trading on. For me, it's the 1 hour or the 4 hour time frame, but for you, it could be anything. Next, what you want to do is once you're on the time frame that you want and the chart that you want, you can then set an alert for every single signal to let you know when there is a signal on your charts. And you can even set alerts for when the price retests one of these order blocks. Let me show you exactly how here. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go into the settings of the EliteAlgo indicator. So click right over here on the settings icon. you want to scroll down all the way till you see this section right here, the any alert function call. Then you want to set up your alerts. So very simple. You want to go click on buy, strong buy, sell, strong sell. And then you also want to set an alert for order block touch. Okay. And then you can set an alert for order blocks being created, but the touch one is one we really, really want. So once we have these alerts checked on, we're going to press OK. And next, what we want to do is simply you just want to set an alert here. Right click the chart, but it's not here right now because again, we're in the bar replay mode. So we're going to exit that. Yes, we want to exit. Okay. Next, now we find where it says add alert. So we're going to add the alert here. And then we want to make sure that under conditions, we set to B28. And then any alert function call is when we want. And we want to trigger it once per bar close. And that's it. Now all we want to do is make sure that the expiration is open-ended so it never expires. Or if you don't have a premium account, you can just select the date and then set the date. Next, we just want to type up our message here for what we want to be notified, and then just simply hit create. Now, every single time that there's a signal, the algorithm will notify you, and every single time the price hits that order block, you're going to know. So that way, you're not going to miss any opportunities when it looks to making money in the market. So that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys like this, hit that like button and subscribe. We'll be making more strategy videos in the future about version 28 that you guys can follow as well.